Hi Virgo, this is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you are new. So let's go ahead and do your reading here. This is going to be for the last half of February 2022. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. So just take what resonates with you, just take what fits with you here, Virgo, and let's jump into it. So Spirit, guides, angels, what messages, please, do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising? Anyone tuning in to this reading, please tune me in to the energy for Virgos. What do they need to know? What's coming in? What do they need to hear? So I was hearing, don't burn the candle on both ends. So this could be that some of you are working too hard. Spirit's wanting you to rest your body, rest your physical body, your mental body. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're not doing too much or overexerting yourself. The second thing I heard also was the song, You've Got a Friend in Me. So you could have a friend either coming in for you, or there's a certain friend around you that you can very much depend on for support here. And if this is not a physical friend, it could even be a spiritual friend or a spirit guide, a loved one. Okay, so this card keeps coming out, so we're going to take it. So Virgo, we have wild guess. Keep them guessing. Sometimes the game of uncertainty can create the response you need by becoming unpredictable. Change it up and keep them on their toes. So this could be referencing anything. It could be that this is about a love connection. Maybe some of you, the more unpredictable, or kind of draw back your energy to become mysterious, not giving it too much or not giving too much information right away. Could also be in the workplace, something that you need to sort of just, keep it to yourself about here. Keep them guessing, be unpredictable. So let's see. So Spirit, can you please tune me in to the energy for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising? What do they need to know? Last half of February. What's coming in? What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? Virgo. Half of February, Spirit, what's coming in for them? What do they need to hear? We have plastic. Okay, so perhaps you're relying too much on outer appearances and not enough on what makes you beautiful. True beauty comes when you focus on both your inner and outer worlds. We also have strip down. Strip away your armor and come to know the very parts of you you've hidden away. Wipe the slate clean and give yourself permission to write a new beginning and ultimately a new story. So there seems to be a lot here to do here for you, Virgo, so far, about really becoming vulnerable or loving yourself exactly as you are. If you're relying too much on external, or maybe this is just being too focused on the outside appearances or outside world, to really take that back within yourself. This could require you to be open, to be vulnerable in your love life, in your life in general, maybe getting to know yourself, again here, loving yourself, having a new story in your life. Virgo, what do we have for you last half of February? Yeah, I keep getting support, like you have support around you in a family member or a friend or spiritually. We have fun and games, so it's all fun and games until it isn't. What might appear to be a great deal of fun could result in serious consequences. Buckle up and get serious. Can I get one more? We have higher self. Your higher self knows what needs accomplishing in your earthly realm. It will not guide you in the wrong direction. Trust what your body is telling you. So this is definitely about trusting your intuition. Where is it calling you towards? What is it? What does it tell? Yeah, look at this. We have enhanced natural beauty. So we have two cards here about strip down your armor and come to know, to love yourself. And then we also have this too. So true beauty comes when you focus on both your inner and outer world. So this seems to be a time that Either some of you feel like you're not focusing enough on your natural beauty in terms of self-love, in terms of just really knowing who you are and what makes you who you are rather than the outside world. This could even be in the form of like accomplishments, not focusing so much on what can you create, what can you have outside of you, but rather inside. And that's definitely what I'm getting here. So it seems to be a message for you in the next few weeks that it's all going to be about that for you. What else for Virgo, please, Spirit? I'm getting the wolf totem for you coming through. And I feel like, because they're showing me that one card from the spirit animal deck, turn knowledge into wisdom. So it's like you're really, you're learning a lot, you're applying your knowledge. I think a lot of you are with the higher self here too. It seems to be coming up a lot. I think it came up for a few other signs too. Not that card, but just the topic of really enhancing your life in terms of study or progression or ascension. So there's certain things that I feel Spirit's wanting you to really take what you've learned in your life, take what wisdom you've gathered, and really turn that into, take the knowledge you've gathered and really turn that into wisdom to, like kind of move more from a place of true wisdom from within, rather than downplaying who you are, if that makes sense. What do we have here for Virgo? Last half of February. We have keep romance alive. Again, I'm getting that there could be somebody who comes into your life or currently in your life who's here to help you, but at the same time, it could be a romantic connection. We have here forgive and forget. Okay, so some of you could be moving through some forgiveness as well, clearing of your heart, forgiving, forgetting your past. And I think that goes together with being vulnerable, being open. And I think I keep getting that message that you have some form of support or maybe even a lover who you're meant to work together with. Maybe not work in terms of career, it could be, but it's more so being able to assist each other. Anything else for Virgo, please? Last half of February. We have contemplate the matter. Okay, let's go into these cards over here. Let's see. Virgo. I'm hearing from rags to riches. That could be maybe a story that you're following, or there's something about creating a lot of abundance after having not much at all. And that could apply to love too. Maybe you feel like that things have been kind of dull, things have been kind of barren, and then it's like you're moving from there to something amazing. Something about stripping down, you know, like stripping down to the core and then rebuilding. So what else, Spirit, please, do we have for Virgo? Last half of February 2022. What's coming in? What do you need to hear? Yeah, we have the Starborn here. So beautiful energy. This is like the Empress to me too, number 3. So we have this egg here too. A lot of you are definitely reaching new horizons. There's this rebirth for you. And also with the egg kind of just gives me this feeling of course, new opportunities, rebirth, but also this feeling of something within you that has been bursting, you know, like we have this strip it down here too. It's kind of like this feeling of who you really are is coming to light. And this could be in the form of you just really being able to love yourself fully and being able to embrace all of your capabilities. And I think a lot of this has to do with you following your higher self towards these opportunities. So there's some form of birthing of a new idea for you. But it's more than just that, you know, it's really being vulnerable, enhancing who you are inwardly, outwardly here. Yeah, we had the box. You're breaking a lot of rigid boxes here. You're breaking free of a lot of limitations. And I think for you specifically, Virgo, it has a lot to do with yourself. So it could be something that comes in the external world too, but I think it's more so like these cards are saying. Come to know who you really are. Wipe the slate clean. And we do have forgive and forget too. So it could even involve having to forgive someone, having to even forgive yourself, you know, come to kind of an agreement with yourself so that you can feel free. Let's see, is there anything else here for Virgo? I'm hearing taking the scenic route. So it's kind of like metaphorically, or maybe even actually, maybe you're taking the scenic route, but it's kind of like taking the long way while enjoying the nature or enjoying life's journey as you're moving through life, you know? So take the scenic route, not just the go here to here route. So anything else for Virgo? Last half of February. Yeah, a lot of you are grieving the loss of a connection here. I'm hearing something that you really wished you still had in your life, or there's some form of heartbreak here. We have the mystic. Yeah, so you're really coming into this very mystical, some of you could definitely be healers, be teachers, be mystics, psychics, but it's like you're creating a vision for your future here. There's a lot of soul power for you. Okay, so there's this metamorphosis for you, and also your higher self, you know, again, kind of moving you towards this direction of becoming very in tune with your inner self and your intuition. We have the riddle here. So there's been something kind of confusing for you, or you've been feeling a little bit lost. But it's also connected to that vulnerability, because the riddle is very complex. The riddle is very intertwined here. And then this strip it down is just removing the riddle. You know, we're kind of wiping that slate clean so that we can really expose the inner soul. This is a very deep reading for you, I feel. All right, let's get one more of these. Is there anything else? I'm getting fireflies here, so I love that, because fireflies are about illumination, and they just have such a ethereal feel to them. So one more card for Virgo. We had the King. So this could be that you are becoming the king of your life. You're becoming the master of your life here. For some of you as well, there's somebody who could be entering your life, because I was picking up on something to do with that. Something to do potentially with a relationship or someone around you. Let's see. What else, please, Spirit, for Virgo? What else for Virgo, please? Last half of February. We have, I was just going to say, I saw dolphins. We have harmony here. And I just heard when two become one. So for some of you, there is a connection here. I want to look at the tarot in a moment, but this is actually the Ten of Cups in this deck. And then we also have this beautiful card, the Four of Cups, tuning in. So there's that tuning inward, very much of like this internal process for you, Virgo. So the next few weeks for you, I feel, will definitely have a lot to do with your inner reflection, contemplation here. But it's so much like, there's so much changing within you on a deep level. And I think this is really bringing you that harmony, potentially even just this, see how we have the lighting up here too, the same thing as the mystic. There's this light in your soul, in your heart, that is awakening. And I think that this is going to bring you the Ten of Cups, which is, could be even family, can be just our happily ever after. The Ten of Cups is this beautiful fulfillment. So I feel like there's a lot that you're coming to realize about yourself here in the next few weeks. And I think, yeah. And we have go with the flow, going with the flow. Yeah. So look at that. We have the two water elements coming through, the dolphins here, and going with the flow. So it's so beautiful. Lots of water, and we have water here too, contemplate. So yeah, it's just a very free-flowing energy. And I think from the beginning we had enhancing your natural beauty, which is really everything about you, your soul, your appearance, yes, but all the other things too. So I think this is just this feeling of, yeah, and we have be in the present moment too. So lots of present moment meditation. So I think a lot of you will probably take things easy. We have emerald, calm your mind, body, and soul. Again, so lots of that meditation, calm, tranquil energy. And if you haven't, I kind of feel like you're already in this energy, but if you haven't, then maybe Spirit's advice is to focus on how you can do that. Let's see, is there anything else for Virgo? No, baby, no. Sorry, my dog was going to bark. Is there anything else for Virgo last half of February? We have Sapphire, regenerate your body. Lots of blue coming through. So this could be your throat chakra, but I'm getting it's also your ethereal body, your spiritual body here. Lots of regeneration for you. If you have an emerald crystal or a sapphire crystal, you may want to work with that or to meditate with those crystals. Let's get one more of these. Anything else for Virgo? Last half of February. And we have rejuvenate your body. Wow, so we have regenerate your body and we have rejuvenate your body. So since we have so many cards of meditation too, I think this is a great time to really work on your body, pamper yourself, maybe some healing work, Reiki, exercise, just something to do with regenerating, not just your physical body, but it's like your whole body, your mental body, your spiritual body, everything, because you seem to be on this journey inward. So let's go into the tarot here and see, is there anything else, Spirit, please, for, I'm getting that there's somebody who's admiring you from afar. I'm getting the secret admirer here. So what else for Virgo, please? What else, Spirit, please, for Virgo? Last half of February. We have, okay, here we have the Two of Cups. It is showing in reverse. I'm seeing we have the Knight of Cups here too. So I'm definitely getting that there's, tell me a little bit more. Why is the Two of Cups reverse for Virgo? Like I said, I think some of you, there's someone who's admiring you from afar, but they haven't approached you. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Something's up in the air here, either in regards to a relationship or you're waiting for something, because I'm getting a dual message. For some of you, you're kind of overcoming or you're maybe grieving the loss of a connection here. Let's get a little bit more. Anything else for Virgo? Last half of February 2022, please, Spirit. Yeah, they really want you to focus on your mind, your mental space here. We have the Four of Cups. What else, Spirit, please, for Virgo? The King of Pentacles. What else, please, Spirit, for Virgo? Last half of February. Justice. Can you tell me why the Two of Cups is in reverse? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, and here's the Knight of Cups again. So I feel like there's some tension, there's some anxiety around a connection that you either once had, because I'm kind of getting there's two groups of you, or this is somebody who's around you as well who it could be the same person, but there's some form of gesture that wants to be taken here, a Knight of Cups. And either you have anxiety about this, or you're kind of back and forth. Two of Pentacles, there's some form of uneasiness around this connection or partnership. And I think justice will be coming in for you. There's some form of solid, yeah, Ace of Wands. Wow. So you have this new beginning coming in. I'm not certain if it's in regards to love or just everything for you. I think it's a combination of both here. It's kind of sort of seems, if I can talk, it seems like there's this new start for you in general, Ace of Wands, which will bring, it's kind of like it's happening after justice. So because of the fact that you're going so much inward and there's so much healing for you, it's sort of like there's going to be this epiphany, or there's going to be this, what's the word for it? Like sort of, there's going to be this, I guess, outcome that comes out of this in which it will set the tone for a new start. And I think this includes some of you having a new start in love. Let's get one more. What's coming in for Virgo? Yeah, I'm getting the spider here. There's a very intricate Three of Cups, like intricate weaving of this, like fated or destined in your life, and also things that are preparing, things that are happening for a reason. One more card for Virgo. What's coming in? We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so a lot of you, I do think that you're going to be really mastering your emotions, really coming into emotional harmony. There's so much water here. So spend time in water, spend time in nature. And I think that there's a new beginning coming in for you, and you'll see clearly what that is as you kind of come into this justice energy. So let's get the last advice for you then. So what is the final advice for Virgo, please, Spirit? What is the final advice for Virgo? What is the final advice, please, for Virgo? If you work with Kali Ma is coming through here. Let's get one more advice. Okay, so we have bitterness. Any bitterness will still dominating you will only augment the energy, the injury. Okay, I'm butchering this here. You've already sustained. Learn to forgive and be kind to yourself. Okay, so with this Queen of Cups here too, yeah, there could be some bitterness some of you are holding on to. There's just this feeling of things being reconciled, whether it's alone or with the partner. You're reconciling this here, and there is this Queen of Cups energy coming in which you will be able to really master your emotions and come into emotional harmony. So we did have forgiveness come through twice. So it seems to be definitely lots of healing for you next few weeks. Rejuvenation for you, potentially receiving the justice that you need in some way, and then really being able to love yourself very deeply, not just what's happening externally, but going on from within. And then you have this new passionate beginning in some capacity in your life available for you because you've seen the truth or you've received the truth somehow. So I hope this reading could help you, Virgo. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of the day, weekend. Much love, and take care.